everybody. Thank you very much. All right, next coming up to the stage, it's James Barrett.
So I was all ready to do my stand-up, and then something crazy happened. So this afternoon I scrapped it all and rewrote it because I think it's time for me to stop living a lie. I know my whole life things didn't feel quite right, and I've decided to come out of the closet right here and for the first time in front of an audience declare, I am Canadian and proud of it. Yes. I've always felt close to my Canadian heritage. Let me tell you how close. Comes through my grandma who died when I was 4. Okay? A grandma who died when I was 4 when she had mental health difficulties, which is fun. Right? This is a grandma who, up until yesterday, I didn't know was born in Canada. This is a grandma who, up until this afternoon, I thought was Polish, but turns out she's Ukrainian. So, obviously a very close relationship there, right? But my aunts did all this hard work, gathering birth certificates and name changes. I guess a group of Catholic nuns forcibly changed her name so that she would assimilate better. Now, I don't know if you're up on history, but Catholics are famously dicks about this thing. Okay? And so, but changing a kid's name to Lillian when her birth name is Ludwika, it's kind of the right move, I think, right? I mean, even a broken clock that destroys cultures is right twice a day, right? So, we have Ludwika Ostrowski, later Lillian, born in Canada. 2 years ago, there's a Supreme Court decision which opens up a door for me to have Canadian citizenship. Now, if I refuse to partake of a glaring legal loophole, at the same time my country's taking it away from everyone else, that makes me a pretty poor white man, I think. So, I'll speak truth to power, but just hold on, I want to do something first. So I'm on the phone with an immigration attorney from Quebec, that's right, with the K sound. It's the language of my people. An immigration attorney from Quebec says all the paperwork is in from my aunts. They agreed to share it. All I need to do is pay him $2,000, and now I'm a goddamn Canadian citizen. Yeah, it's a little surreal, and maybe it's a little weird that I just gave $2,000 to some guy on the phone after a brief conversation with my aunts. But it's not as weird as the rest of my family voting for Trump. And that's really what this is all about, right? Is I've got my bug-out plan in place finally, and I'm super happy, right? I haven't felt this good since November, and it's a lot cheaper than building a bunker. So. The instant, and I mean the instant Trump deploys troops in California, I'm gone. And don't think I'm going to Schindler's List any of you guys on my way out either. You're all on your own. If this is a Holocaust movie, I'm walking away from the repurposed high-speed rail and saying, not my problem. Canada, it'd be kind of weird to escape California and go to the 51st state, right? So I think I gotta hedge my bets. If I get to Canada, I gotta start spreading freedom on the sly a little bit. So I'm just gonna walk into libraries and throw books away. And I'm gonna walk through crime-free spaces and public areas and say, yeah, but you don't have guns, right? And, I'm just going to try to poison a society that has free healthcare, gun control, low infant mortality, almost no mass shootings, and no forced pregnancies with lectures on how white people are the real victims, right? That's sort of my plan to hedge my bets there, because it's a super fun time to be alive in the best country. And thank you all for being here with me. So. Yeah!